Boom, shakalaka. What's up, everybody? This is the Wrestling Word. My name's Chris, and it's been a hot minute since we've been on here. It feels like it has. Maybe it's just because we were busting out show after show after show there for a while. Today is the April 17th. Let me just confirm on that. Yep, April 17th edition of the show. My hair is a little unkempt. I got some cool stuff today. We're going to talk about some things. I've got Ringside Collectibles order, some autographs from East Coast, and some other stuff, some other goodies I'm going to be showing off. So I'm excited about this one. I haven't had one of these shows in a while, so since WrestleMania, believe it or not. So yeah, I guess we are. It has been a minute because WrestleMania has been over for a minute. I did pretty good on my predictions for WrestleMania this year. I was off on a few. There were some surprises. I've got to say. Just based off what I can remember being surprised about, Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, that was a curveball because everybody was talking about, at least the dirt sheets, were like, oh, they're going to try to find a way to get them out of the match, potentially bring in the Hardys, whatever. Well, of course, that didn't happen. They actually won one set of the tag team titles, which I was surprised about. But the reason it happened is because of another event that took place, I think. I think one of the things I was thinking about was going to be Judgment Day retaining the titles. At least one set. I knew Awesome Truth was going to win the other. Of course, that's not what happened. Grayson Waller, what is it called? Down Under, A-Town, Down Under. Down Under, A-Town. Something like that. Those dudes look like they go together, I gotta say. As a tag team, whatever. They make a good team. Austin Theory, Grayson Waller. So now they're the champions over on SmackDown. And then we actually got new titles presented on Raw. New tag titles, which was pretty cool. I never liked the all silver, red and blue straps. Never did. So now they're going to bring back. It's like they're almost returning to the concepts that worked, you know. And going back to the world titles, and I'm assuming the WWE tag titles over SmackDown. So anyway, the other big thing that happened was Damian Priest cashed in his Money in the Bank. What a wild set of events that was. Almost had you feeling bad for Drew McIntyre, right? Some poetic justice there. So anyway, Damian Priest has cashed in. I didn't expect it. Honestly, I like Damian Priest a lot. We're going to talk about him more here in a little while. I've always liked him ever since. I remember him in Ring of Honor as Punishment Martinez, but didn't really know a lot about him until WWE, and always been a fan of him since NXT. So he is now the champion, the world champion. So Monday Night Raw looks to be the world titles. They're going to be, little Clyde's crying out there. He's probably wanting to be in here with us. Mama says, got too much in here. We're getting ready for a birthday party. Yeah. So, little Mama is turning 8. So, yeah, Damian Priest has cashed in. Interested to see where it goes. I really didn't. I kind of halfway expected a failed cash in once it happened. I don't know. I didn't even talk about it for WrestleMania, and there, lo and behold, it happened. And so, pretty cool. Little shocker of a moment. I would say probably the biggest shocker of WrestleMania, though, was Sami Zayn beating Gunther, right? I mean, wasn't that a shock to everyone? Did anyone predict that? The kids nowadays say, no one had that. I didn't have that on my bingo card. I'm not going to say that, even though I just did. I'm just going to say, little Clyde, I'm just going to say that no one saw it coming. No one saw that coming. So, anyway, the Raw after WrestleMania was good. Not great. I was sad to see Cody Rhodes beat Roman Reigns. I know I'm in the minority. I was sad that Stone Cold wasn't the one who come out to confront The Rock. But I guess Undertaker's the next best choice. It sounds like that was the way it played out anyway. And what else? Monday Night Raw, we had some call ups, sort of, kinda, with Ilya Dragunov, who I'm a big fan of. Dude is legit. Um, he seems real. And Roxanne Perez, who I've always been a fan of since her Roxy days. So I don't really know. I've not been watching NXT enough to know how good of a heel she is. So we'll see on that. And then, of course, Cena came back, wrestled with, and this is all just memory, y'all, because I'm 2 weeks behind on this video. So he come back and was with Awesome Truth. Cool little moment there. Flashing ahead to SmackDown, Tama Tonga, who I don't know much about at all, other than he's Ming's son. I remember it as Ming. Everyone else knew him as Haiku from WWE, WWF. There's a new bloodline forming. I did say that the Usos were going to eventually come back together, probably with Roman. They're kind of planting the seeds. I wondered if it was over for him. You know, I mean, after WrestleMania, it doesn't seem like it's going to be, though, which is good. Will it be AJ Styles and Cody Rhodes? We know AJ Styles and LA Knight. I wish LA Knight was in the title picture. I don't think he's going to pull it out just yet, though. AJ Styles and Cody Rhodes, I mean, at least it's fresh. And then Monday Night Raw, Rhea Ripley, unfortunate injury, surrendering the title. I'll miss Rhea Ripley. She's grown on me. I think she's grown on everyone. And I've not seen the Gable or Sami Zayn match yet. I feel like Chad Gable has to be turning, though, right? He has to be. So did that happen on Monday? I don't know. I've had a few things spoiled, including the titles and Rhea Ripley, but that was not it. So we'll see. That's WWE pretty much in a nutshell. 7.5 minutes, so really pretty good size nutshell there for you. AEW. The only thing I will say about AEW, because I'm a little bit behind on AEW, very behind on everything else other than WWE and AEW right now. I guess they tried to make it make sense with the CM Punk Jack Perry footage, but the people who know that it's just a dig. And I gotta say, it's embarrassing to use somebody that's been gone for 8 months, in any capacity. It almost seems like a bitter ex, like someone who can't get over the fact that, they are not with the person before them. Yeah, that's my thing on that. So, just desperate. And AEW, man, there's things I like about them, but it almost has that kind of TNA feel, which I look back now and I realize I took TNA for granted in its glory years. Like, there's more that I don't like about AEW right now than I do, and that's not good. So, but I got to catch up on Rampage, Collision, all those, fast forward through a lot of it because I normally do. There's a few good highlights, though. So, that's kind of where I'm at with everything. I'm not interested in Swerve Strickland at all. I'm just not. Prince Nana's cool, though. I can't get behind Swerve, so the world title picture, I'm not really. I like Samoa Joe, but he's got to have people that I don't know, man. Adam Page, Swerve Strickland, I don't know. Now Swerve Strickland only. Curious to see what happens. I guess with Bryan Danielson and Will Ospreay. Although I like Will Ospreay. But another desperation thing. Talking about grinding on the boss's daughter and all this. And I mean, how does he know? Does he have inside sources that they weren't talking about Okada with the, tame, taking it easy, lazy, whatever, however they phrased the question or the statement. WWE did, Triple H. How do they know they weren't talking about Mercedes Moné or whatever her name is? Uh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, let's get into some stuff. We've been yapping for 10 minutes. Let's get into some stuff. I'm going to open this beat up package I've had laying in here for a while. And I bet you this came all the way from Richardson, Texas, from Willie. Thank you, Willie. Let's open this up. This was an eBay purchase, I'm pretty sure. A little weary about getting clothes from people, but I did in this case. And that looks a little small, but support local independent wrestling. I think this is a pro wrestling shirt, pro wrestling loot shirt. I think it looks a little small though, don't it? That's just me. I mean, I know I'm a little big, but more than a little. But pro wrestling loot, I think, is where that shirt came from. It's XL. I don't know. Their shirts don't fit as good as the pro wrestling tees guys. That's a Gildan. So, and I don't even know if it was used, but yeah. Put it in the washing machine. You do what you do with it. So I like to support independent wrestling. I've been after a shirt like that for a while. So happy to have that. Get that washed and add that to the collection. So I think that's pro wrestling loot though. This came from Whitehall, Wisconsin. And looks like from a company Spitfire up there. So we're going to open this up. I think... Let me see. Gotta be really careful. I didn't know that this was going to be this small. Pretty sure I know which one this one is. I think this is a 4x6, which I did not realize it was going to be that size. But this is an autograph. And I'm going to show it to you guys here as soon as we get it. Packed it well. It's good. I just didn't realize it was a 4x6, and that was my fault for not reading, which is fine. I collect any kind of autographed item. I like cards. I like whatever. Wow, this is... Let's see here. Very cool. It's not... It's glossy, actually. It's just the protector kind of made it look a little not well quality, but it's decent. Kurt Angle, y'all. Look at that signature. Awesome. That is a 4x6, so it's a small small picture, but honestly, that is the picture that I wanted signed. So one of my favorite wrestlers, literally I would say on my top 10 list, I would say is Kurt Angle. Always have liked the dude in every iteration of Kurt Angle. I was there when his head got shaved at Judgment Day. Was it 2002 against Edge? And this is the shot I wanted from his TNA days. I thought he was at his best in TNA / Impact / whatever. Honestly, and that's saying something because he was great in WWE too. But that was my favorite version of Kurt right there. He done the Main Event Mafia stuff so well, and it's awesome. So yeah, it's a small photo, but that's cool. I like being able to add that. So very neat. And okay, this is from Hickman, Nebraska, from Mike. And I do think this is one, and I gotta put this guy over, man, big time. I'm pretty sure this is the one. This is another eBay purchase, which I've had to slack off from. I've been overdoing it for sure. So I haven't been watching the autograph shows really, or you know, really focusing too much on them, just because you know, I've probably went a little overboard lately. This is, and this is very, very cool, y'all. I don't know if you just saw it, but this came from Zobi, from their wrestling box. Gangrel. Look at that. Check that one out. Very cool. This is a few months back. They had Gangrel. I had never gotten anything from Zobi, and it turns out we're going to have two during this video. So there's a Gangrel. Everybody remembers Gangrel, right? Well, not only that, and this is the other cool thing. In that same box, it came with something else. And it might have actually came with a shirt too. I don't know. But Zobi does have their certificate of authenticity, which they included in. And in this same box, which is sweet. I mean, almost probably as cool as the autograph. The Brood. Look at the sticker there. With Edge, Gangrel, and Christian coming out of the goblet there. Very cool, right? Very, very cool. So I got to tell the story about this particular autograph. This actually got lost in the mail for a little bit, and said that it was a missing mail. And I had let eBay know. It was just like a few days. Or not eBay. Yeah, eBay. I don't know. I'd contacted the seller, so I hadn't just let them know basically that it was missing. I think it contacted the seller through eBay. I don't know. Dude refunded my money right away. And then I messaged him when I saw that this was coming. And I said, or maybe once it got here, I said, it showed up. Let me send you this money back. There's no need for a refund. I'll PayPal you, however. So no, don't worry about it. I'll eat the loss, which I felt terrible about. But so this autograph is literally a gift, and the sticker too. So shout out to, and I got to give them major credit, man. Brothers Outlet. Look them up on eBay. There's a little card they sent. Those guys deserve support majorly. So that came all the way from Nebraska, and like I said, it was lost for a little bit, but man, they pulled through big time. And you know, I do all these collections on a kind of a budget, so I'm never trying to spend. I think for Kurt was probably the most I'd spent on an autograph in a little while, and I think I spent like 17 shipped for that. So, you know, I mean, I like getting this, but I also don't like, you know, overspending. And anyway, Brothers Outlet, check them out. Stand up company there. This came from Autographs for a Cure. I've got this, and then I've got a East Coast pack we're gonna do. So I would like to be able to open this without damaging even though I'm probably not going to keep the postcard that it came in. But this is another 4x6, which I did not know. I don't think it's tied to the same company. This came from Florida, from Michael, from Orlando, Florida. And so this does have a certificate of authenticity. Excuse me. The Kurt did not. This one does. And there it is right back there. Shout out to them. Autographs for a Cure. Show support to them. And this is Christy Hemme. Another 4x6. But a great deal on an autograph for Christy Hemme if you look them up and know anything about getting her autograph. There you go. Very cool, right? Christy Hemme. I just saw her on there and I thought, yeah, that'd be cool to add to the collection. And I'm not, you don't really normally see her go for that cheap. I would say, I don't know if I've ever seen her under 15, maybe even 20. So, yeah, that was very cool. Oh, okay. I have two more here. Two more. Yeah, okay. This one. Here we go. And I lied, actually. I know I said the Kurt Angle was the most expensive. I lied. Because this, did I lie? Yeah, I lied. This was $22.50. So I went a little bit over the budget here. Almost close to the 23, my record for Goldberg. This came from Lodi, California, from Chris. And looks like it's very packed really well. Yep, very, very well packed. And I forgot about this one actually for a second. This is the other Zobi autograph. I remember seeing people get this autograph in the Zobi wrestling mystery box or whatever not that long ago. And Zobi's weird, man, because I don't know if they have like a special routine when they, or a special, time. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just slide it out. When they actually release their autographs or their boxes. But I do know that from what I've seen from other collectors, they sell out quick. So I think it's just because of the quality. People know, hey, this is going to be some good quality stuff that we're going to get. So again, the Zobi certificate of authenticity. I did spend on this a little bit more than usual, but that's okay. I had to get it. I missed the box. MJF right there. And yep, that autograph is in a terrible place. A lot of people think it's on purpose. Right there it is. See the glare from the light right there in the black. MJF. Why he didn't put it over there, right? He didn't put it anywhere. I don't know, but he didn't. Right there it is. It's hard to see, but it's cool that you know it's there. So if this guy goes off to WWE, becomes a huge star, even stays in AEW and continues to rise there, there's his autograph. So that's very, very cool. And I'm going to take it easy on autographs for a bit. So especially after I open, now we've got East Coast autographs. So, but again, all these are really kind of on a budget, y'all. Really, I mean, if you're a collector, to the average person, they're probably looking at this like, that's a lot of stuff, dude. That's a lot of money. But for a collector, I'm trying to kind of remain somewhat level-headed. Sometimes I go a little too wild, but, This came, again, from East Coast Autographs up there in Long Island. Shout out to them. I've opened many of their stuff before. Richie, feet in the air. He's cool. Love watching his stuff, but I haven't been watching as much, and that's just because I need to cut back. I mean, I really do, so I've cut back. We're going to get right into it here, and does this just have the one in it? I know there's not many this time. I think this just has the one. Let's see here. Yep. Okay. Cool. From NXT, and this is a good cardboard stock picture, so that's pretty good. Y'all remember him as Robbie E. Now he's Robert Stone on NXT. Always get a good deal from these guys, and people that you grew up watching, like in this case Robert Stone. People that, it's like if you saw them out in person, you had the opportunity to pay $5 or maybe $10 for a higher end one. You would, right? I mean, oh, okay, well, that's worth $5 to get their autograph or whatever. So yeah, I'll take it. Very happy about that. So very, very cool. Now, some of these are going to be a mystery. And let's just see who we got here, because I know there was a mystery pack. We'll turn it over. Well, no, let's just do it like this. Yeah, we'll turn it over. Why not? See if this is in the mystery pack. It is. So this is Nash Carter from MSK and new NXT Tag Team Champions. I'm not a huge fan of Nash Carter. Would love to have had Wesley, but either way, it's cool. You know, it's small, but you add that into the collection, and there you go. It's got to kind of suck to be signing those, you know, when you're not still with, you know, your partner there, but very cool. Okay. Mila, I don't know who this is. Mila, if you know, let me know. I don't know who that is. Is this, yeah, Marty Scurll. Okay. Marty Scurll. His career has went down for sure, but I was a fan when he was around. Of course, we didn't know anything about the real guy. I don't know if we'll ever know anymore, but the villain Marty Scurll there. And last but not least, Duke Hudson, now at NXT. He's on the rise. I mean, you get people that are in WWE. That's a big deal, you know, because especially for a good price. So here we go. I do remember this one. So that's the end of the mystery. This is Shane Douglas, the franchise right there. Shane Douglas, very, very cool. Titles he got: the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. Big fan of the franchise, especially in WCW, believe it or not. So, and then last but not least, we have Grand Metalik. So I think that completes my whole Lucha House Party collection. I think that's Grand Metalik. I'm pretty sure it is. But I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. So very cool, man. Very, very cool. Little set there. That's smaller than the ones I've been ordering. So that was kind of my last hurrah. I think I'm going to hold off for about another month before I order any more autographs. Unless I just, you know, as far as going out of my way to find any, month or so, maybe longer. Try to be a little more selective. Autographs are cool because you can kind of, my idea is a lot of people want to put them in like, frame them and stuff. I just want to put them in a binder and just have it, you know, for or whatever. Just, I think it would be neat, you know? So that's my plan. I do have one figure out of the box and a bunch more in the box. But out of the box, look who we found at Walmart the other day. And I put him back. He's a little bent up there. Huh. And he was kind of bent, but didn't realize it was that bad. But it's okay. I put him back. I said, I'll wait. You know, maybe find a fig of his later. And Mama put him back in the on the belt and got him for me. Dominic Mysterio. That's the first Dominic that I've seen. Judgment Day Dominic out anywhere. So my mommy, not my literal mommy, but you know, my baby mommy, baby mommy, you know, my little Joy, she got me this. So very cool. And I don't mind basic figures at all, especially when just a figure of them is not common out in the wild. So I was happy to get that and add that in. So very, very cool. Now, thanks to her for getting that for me. Now, we got a big doozy here. This is a Ringside Collectibles WrestleMania order that I done. I had not ordered from them in a while. They had some good deals. There was some stuff that probably might not have been on the site much longer, and I was like, well, I got to go for it. It's now or never. And I know there's some cards in here, so I know we're going to be unboxing some cards. Yeah, so just be ready, because this video is not over yet. It's been a while, folks. Good packing paper. And the first one I've got here that we're going to talk about right out the bat. I've been waiting for this figure. I looked for him, never could find him. Finally got him. Here he is. Yes, the edge is a little bent, but they don't promise them to I'm just checking the They don't promise that they won't be unless you send them in the protector, and then even then I don't really know. But this is the one I wanted. Damian Priest. It's the only Damian Priest figure you need right there, y'all. That is the Royal Rumble, which normally I try to not get like the designated pay-per-view ones or whatever. But this one in the all-white gear, I just thought looked super cool. Damian Priest right there. Finally glad to have him. And I've got Doc Hendricks' arms thrown in for good measure too. So very happy to have this dude added in the collection. The new World Heavyweight Champion. Damian Priest there in the old box style. And that is from the Royal Rumble. Very cool to see this this one. It'll be, and my thing here, guys, the way I do figures, I'm just going to tell you a lot. There's some people who are completionists. There's some people who buy every figure that comes out, hunt down every chase, every rare. That ain't me. I don't have the money for that. I don't have the room for that. So already I don't have the money or the room for what I do have. So I just get, my favorite guy, as Joy calls him, of whoever. And that's normally the only one I have. Now, some of my favorite, very, very favorite people, Hogan, Flair, Sting, some of my all-time guys, Rock, Austin, I have multiples of. I have a few different Rey Mysterio figures just because they're so cool and different and unique. But honestly, they probably couldn't make another Damian Priest figure that would make me give up this one. And when I do find a better one, I'll get rid of this one. I'll sell it or whatever. But this figure will probably be my one and done Damian Priest right there. It's not his first time in the line. I just really love the white and silver gear. I think it looks really cool. So that is Damian Priest. A little bit of an older figure now. What year did this come out? 2022. So never saw it out. Figured, you know what? I'm going to pull the trigger. So that's my advice on collecting. Some people just want to buy, they want to get it all and buy every one of everything. But who can realistically do that? Even the millionaires got to run out of some room. Come on now. Next up, this is a brand new, one of the new release figures. This was cheaper than anywhere I would have found it in a store. And it's her first time in the line. So I had to. Cora Jade, y'all. Check her out. She's a little feisty one. She's got the mean streak going. So it's her first time in the line figure. Again, even with the basics, this is her first one. Like her first Mattel figure. So probably not going to have another Cora Jade figure that would ever replace this one. This is another one and done. So I got her boyfriend, Ron Breaker. Got his basic figure from Ringside, and now I've got the lady, the Elite Cora Jade, first time in the line. Very cool. Happy to add that one. And even though that's new, again, I knew I wasn't going to find a better price for that anywhere else. So, and is this in the same? No, it's not in the same. Okay, cool. Let's say it's in the same series, but it's not. It's still the same new box design. I just realized that it's red. And I think some people got white. That must have been a chase. But anyway, first time in the line, I had to have Big Papa Pump. Big Bad Booty Daddy Scott Steiner. One of my all-time favorite dudes. We're still on the lookout for Carmelo Hayes from that series. See if we find him out. This is a fairly new figure. Same with Grayson Waller and Solo in the other batch there. So may end up seeing, but for the price, first I'm in the line figure, I'll take it. Still kind of upset that they didn't do the WCW Nitro stage. I had Steiner included. That would have been sweet. This next figure is one I have set on for a while. I'm not going to lie to you. I've set on for a while. And I finally just decided. I said, you know what? I said, eventually it's not going to be on there anymore. They're going to get rid of it. They're going to pull it, and it's probably going to be soon, especially now. And, I'm not like the hugest fan, but I didn't want any other figure when he was in AEW. I just wanted the ice cream CM Punk. And there he is. And I just realized he's got the ice cream bar there. This wasn't more of a high-end figure. I think he was 31, I think. This is from the first dance. What a night that was. No matter what. Very cool night. I don't know how much longer they'll have these on Ringside. Looking at this, it's got the, this is a Ringside Collectibles. Yes, Ringside exclusive. This was the only CM Punk figure I wanted from AEW, and I think it's a really cool one. If it wasn't the ice cream design, I probably would have passed on them altogether. Because there's a new one coming out from WWE that I've got my eye on. But he's got the cloth shirt, OG. I've been waiting a while to get that one, so I'm happy to have that figure added to the collection. I'm also happy to have this guy. To my knowledge, I don't think there was ever any other figure of his made. I don't know if there was, but Tony Schiavone, one of my all-time favorite announcers right there. Another exclusive of Ringside. It's got his chair with him. Does it have the headset or does it just got the microphone? Looks like just the microphone. That's cool, man. I've always been a Tony Schiavone mark. I didn't get any of the other announcers. I just got him. Because even though it's AEW, like, I don't even know if there was a WCW Schiavone made. I don't care about Excalibur. I don't even care about Jim Ross in AEW. But Tony Schiavone's my dude. And I had to have a figure of Tony Schiavone. I've been waiting on that one for a while, too. So, and here's our cards. We'll set those to the side. Save those for our main event. Is that it? Two more things. I didn't get as much as I thought. I got a lot. I ain't going to sit here and lie to you and act like I didn't get a lot. I did get a lot. I'm just looking around here at what I got. Yeah. I got a lot. I mean, I did. I feel like I... Okay. Alright. What did I pull out first? That's the question. Somebody's missing. I don't know. I don't know where I put one of those figs. And who was it? Huh. I'm just eyeballing right now. I can't... Oh, well. Oh, maybe it's in here. Sorry, y'all. I'm having some kind of senior moment or something. I don't know. No offense to seniors, but I'm like looking around and oh, there it is. Damian Priest, man. Duh. So that's 5 figures that I've been after. The next one may surprise y'all. It may. May surprise you all. It's a basic. I had passed up on it at Rose's. Got to watch him on NXT. I thought, man, there's something about this guy that's kind of funny. I like him. You might have just seen it just now. I thought, I want to figure that dude. And what better than his first time in the line figure? Noam Dar. How many times I passed? This was like literally like $2 or $3. His basic figure. It's his first time in the line figure. And there's something about him that's interesting. It's funny. We'll see what happens. I can't believe I got a Noam Dar figure. He does got some cool pants on, though. He's a supernova. So, yeah, a little basic figure there. And the last but not least, I'm wearing their shirt. I got to give a shout out to the Antiques Collectible store we went up. I saw this. I'd been sitting on this for a while. I forget their name, by the way, but they're in Ewing, Virginia. Look them up. Cool people. Great people. Is this in a bag? Like a plastic bag? It feels like it is. Yep. It's kind of a little heavy. Did y'all see it? Check it out, y'all. Oh, what a rush. That's right. I got the Road Warriors, the Bell to Bell series, and believe it or not, these are my first and only Road Warrior figures. Exclusive Ringside Collectibles. I debated on the Steiners. Ended up just going with the Road Warriors. I got the old Galoob Steiners. That's all I really need. The package is a little strange. But I think these guys were like $37 together. And just beautiful, man. Beautiful. That is a cool... I think I got some cool figures. What a rush. Didn't even plan it today to wear a Road Warriors shirt. But what do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. And I do want to say, even though I always talk about what I got, I do have something for sale, believe it or not. I'm debating on selling it. I'm pretty sure. Ronda Rousey's Ultimate Edition I have right here. You know, I got it when she was in WWE when she first started, and there was a lot of hype, and now I just don't know if I even want to remember her time in WWE. I think I liked her better just as a fighter. But this could potentially be for sale. It's going for some decent prices online. I'm thinking about it. If there's any interest in this, holler at me. Let me know. I'll just have that down because I've been thinking about it. So, think about getting rid of it. So that's all I got. Now, since I did do the Ringside Collectibles order, I thought, well, I'll throw in a box of AEW cards. They were like $15. And, you know, with all this stuff, might as well just make a big order. So that's what I did. And there's 7 cards per box. We're just going to try to do this fast. This will probably end up being our longest video ever. But that's what happens when you wait a little while. You got some stuff accumulate. My videos are probably not going to happen as often. I'm not going to buy as much stuff, man. You know, I'm really going to try to calm down a little bit on this wrestling stuff. I like the collection, but it's some, you know, lately it's been a little too much. So I'm going to calm down a little bit. I do know I have a high spots order that's coming. I'm excited about. I got the WrestleCon order. So that'll be really cool. So I'll go over that with you all. And I tell you what, man. I don't know how long this video is going to last. Because it looks like the phone's actually going. So we may have to make a part 2 and open these bad boys up. That's what we'll do. I'll come right back with part 2. I got to go plug my phone in. And then we'll finish up this unboxing. Getting the AEW cards checked out. Be right back with y'all.